I find us everywhere. Of course I do. Watch this. Yeah, I find my people everywhere I go. It's really not hard to find us. I mean, once you see one of us, you're going to find the rest of us most times. Apparently last year wasn't this many people here last year, but there's been a big surplus and surge in Black folks from the entire diaspora, not just the U.S., all of the Americas and Africa and Europe. Everybody that is of the diaspora has left where they're from. So... also, I'm learning in the artist way. I got to get back to the practice. I got to get back off my phone. I told Instagram and IG about my YouTube and where I'm, and a lot of them haven't been, I don't know. I don't really know the reception. I haven't seen a lot of the happiness for me. I think a lot of people are pissed that I left. And I'm just like, fuck y'all. That's really how I feel about it. And if you are coming here to support me instead of being a hater, or I should say a misguided fan, thank you so much. And that's not being conceited or cocky or none of that. It's just like, bruh, I have a big chip on my shoulder because I've been putting in the work and I am taking action instead of complaining about things I don't like, and I'm putting the effort in. And I have beyond guts. I have the gall, okay? I am listening to spirit and following the next steps. And people are like, where are you going next? Why are you none of your business, bro? That's between me and the creator. Why do you need to know? Are you going to give me money to get there? Are you compensating me? Are you supporting my journey? Are you actually a creative? Are you in music? Do you know anything about the music industry outside of somebody that you know works in it? Do you know how to work the music industry? No. I'm not about to ask you for no advice. I know exactly what I want to do, where I want to go. I'm already the person I want to be. Time is catching up with me. I know that now. I'm enjoying this journey. And a part of my journey, my non-negotiables and my list that I talk about in the beginning videos, I wrote a list before I went out to any of these countries. I researched. I looked at the cost of living. I looked at having a budget. I did plan to leave a long time ago. I actually planned to leave right after the Super Bowl. But seems like Spirit had another plan. Something my coach told me, the plan doesn't always go to plan, and you have to learn how to enjoy the journey anyway when the plan doesn't always go according to plan. And be proud of myself because I did what I said I was going to do. I said last year I'm going to move to Asia. I did. I didn't tell everybody. I just did it. You don't have to keep asking outside yourself for permission to go towards your dreams. Music is a business, and I've been taking myself seriously in that for a while, and it kind of turned off some people, and I'm grateful that it turned off those people because those people weren't serious. I look back at the people who said they were going to do something, and they never do anything they said they're going to do. And then there are people like, I want to help you. I'm like, but... And when they say certain things like that, I'm like, instead of asking me what I need, don't tell me what you think I need, because that's not helping. And it's really bad at listening. Like, it shows that you do not have active listening skills. My bad. I had to get my shorts off before these are clean. You know, I'm a real stickler for outside clothes. I know some people like to sit in their outside clothes on their beds and enjoy the same germs from the outside, and I am far from those people. I did sign up for this thing that somebody in my community sent me. However, I haven't got any hits on that, which is why it's important for me to have my own money so I can live and stay comfortably. And by comfortable, I mean, free from weird smells, mold, mildew, comfortable bed, because I'm on my period. And that does matter, and it is serious. I don't care what anybody outside of me had to go through while they were on their periods. When it comes to my non-negotiables, I must be comfortable where I'm living, no matter what, because it affects my period, it affects my mental health, my spiritual health, and my money, because that's my health. So we gonna be real strict in our boundaries and ignore the people who are okay with living in shit and they wonder why shit comes to follow them. And I'm not joking. That's why there's a circle we do in the Artist Way, and not just the Artist Way, and a lot of the spiritual journals of certain places in your life. And for me, when my health isn't proper, my money looks weird. It's because my environment is weird. It's something about that it clicks. So today I found out that my account was overdrafted. I asked my friend for help, and once I got over that, then all of a sudden my Louisiana tax refund hits the bank. I said, okay. Now it's like, when I thought another one hit, because I got the notification late, I was like, well, I know where I'm going. So I'm going to keep that same energy as if it did happen again and it's quadrupled. And I'm going to plan where I actually want to go with that energy and just move forward and do the plan that I have in my head. And it's not even just in my head. When I say in my head, we ain't talking about here. It's like in my heart and my gut. It's like start planning. With the clothes you get, maybe you can trade them out and buy some new ones. It's time for me to buy professional clothes. It's time for me to look like the artist that I know I am, going to the new place. It's time for me to start walking, talking, being what I know I am, instead of allowing everybody outside of me to make it look like I'm going through something. No, I'm going through rebirth and changes, and I'm growing, and I'm excited, and things are progressively getting better. This YouTube is progressively getting better. I've seen the changes. In 3 months of me putting in the action, I've seen changes. Also, taking a step back and reflecting on what has been working. I see a lot of people really like my short form content. And I'm like, okay, what else can I create short form that you would want to watch? Start thinking of it as short films. What message, story can I tell in 1 minute? I start shifting my mindset that way. I am a filmmaker, so it's time for me to start creating films with myself as the main character, because I am the main character. I'm gonna do it. Somebody was like, you look like Issa Rae. Well, funny story. Never mind, I was doing too much. I was trying to show y'all my check stubs from being on the sets of Insecure. But it's just like, why I gotta prove to y'all? But it's more so I just wanted to share with y'all and encourage people out there that you can still be an actor. You can still do what you want to do. And I was on the set of Issa Rae. And I saw this double. I was like, man, y'all could have hired me to be the body double. I look like her. Also, being a body double on sets is a very hard job. I guess the universe is like, why would you want to be a body double? I'm like, one, I wanted to study. I wanted to get better at the time. Not thinking that my voice, I should be in the forefront. Something my acting teacher said, I can't remember his name. He's doing incredible now in the industry. He said, if you don't see yourself in the films that you like to be in, write your own and build until they see you in them. I said, oh, okay. So honestly, that's where it's about to be. It's on and popping, and it's time to be who I am meant to be. And I'm honestly grateful that I deleted that video, because that wasn't all me. And I love to dance. Dance is super important to me. It's spiritual for me. Music is spiritual for me. Every part of art is spiritual because it's connected to the unlimited source of creation. So when I create, I am more like God in my in the child energy, the childlike energy. I'm in my God state when I'm dancing. I'm in my God state when I'm creating music. No matter how negative, dark, or light it is, that is coming from God. It is. God is good and negative. God is balance. God is creativity. God is this joyous, childlike energy. I will stop taking life seriously. I did not have responsibilities in the States that I left behind. People are like, well, you have. I'm like, I ain't got to do none of that shit anymore. I do not have to be a part of that system that I do not operate or believe in. The only thing good for being in the States is business taxes, business funds, business grants, business credit, and being a business, not a regular citizen. And I'm grateful for my U.S. passport because it has broken the barriers that a lot of my dark-skinned cousins of the diaspora have to face when entering countries. I am grateful that I can utilize and tell stories, not from a guise of trying to be the Joneses. I'm a Mac, building my wealth and career and being able to add back to the communities that I'm in without being exploitative, and also taking into consideration, you won't ever in my videos saying, oh, this is cheap, because I that ain't the type of traveler that I am. I'm gonna be like, how much is it supposed to be? Where do I need to go? Where do I go so I don't make the prices drive up? How much is rent supposed to be? That's the type of time I'm on when I'm going through these places. I'm not going because it's cheap. I'm going because I saw that there is a place that will utilize the skill sets that I actually have. They do not care who you know here, and I'm good. I'm so happy for that. They care about what you can do, your skill sets, what you have done, the things you're building yourself. That's how the world's supposed to be, not who do you know. Who do you know is good for some time, but to be quite honest, in the States, they are not utilizing nepotism in the right ways. I know people with Grammys. I don't have a Grammy. I'm not in the studio. I'm not on their teams working yet. But I feel like they're not going to do anything until I blow up on my own. Meanwhile, other people who don't have the most talent are getting helped by their people in their communities like they're supposed to be. But hey, you know, I think there's a skewed mindset in the States because I had to go through it, you do too, and it's very toxic, and it's not getting anybody anywhere close to their goals or dreams or changing the society that we live in, because it still affects me. And I feel like it's time to change that mindset. Like, what that says about you is that you still have a lack mentality no matter how much money you have, because at the end of the day, you are lonely. You have all this money, but you're lonely. You're miserable and unhappy. You don't have no one to share it with. So you overcompensate to make everybody else's life miserable because you're really miserable out inside, even though everybody looking in thinks you're happy on the outside because of what you have. The biggest wealth is having all of your circle filled. Your health, your wellness, your mental health, your finances, your love life, your career path, all of that deserves to be full circle filled. All of it deserves that. And it is possible. And I have seen it. It is possible. In my favorite book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, it tells you there are good, better, bad, and others. I'd rather be like, oh no, I hit my toe because I'm goofy, than, oh no, my money. Like, no. Money is my honey. Money is my honey. This Russian lady just popped up talking about what she went through. I don't know if she's Russian, but she's definitely like East European. And she's just like, I call him my money honey. I got my husband, but my money honey. And when I start treating my money like my honey, like he supposed to be there. Hold on. Y'all see this? this Vietnamese honey. Hold on. Make my words as sweet as honey. Wow, it's so good. Okay. And just like that, that's my money, honey. My money loves me. I'm sweet. My money brings sweetness into my life. So I'm going to treat my money just like that. I'm not going to spend it all at once. I'm not going to give it all out at once. I'm going to treat my money like my honey. My money, honey, love me. My money, honey, want to be all up over me. My money, honey, want to support me. My money, honey, wants to help me succeed and grow and thrive. Like the universe, like my community, and like we are with each other. So thank you so much for being here. See me the next time and the next steps of what's happening. And so I left the United States.